Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we are over here back at Universal Studios Florida to check out some more Halloween Horror Nights 30 updates. I was here about a week and a half ago. Today is August 9th, and I'm going to be doing some more Halloween Horror Night updates for you guys. We got some things to discuss. We have a new house confirmed that I'm going to talk to you guys about. I'm also going to talk to you guys about they did add the frequent fear pass, and there is some new things that they've added for some scare zones. So we're going to check out all things Halloween Horror Nights today here at Universal Studios. First thing is that they did remove the Olympic banner from right here when you walk under the archway. So they are going to be putting the Halloween Horror Nights sign up there very shortly. So first thing that we got here, we have some new updates to this scare zone in between Shrek and Despicable Me. We can see that they've added some Halloween Horror Nights 30 specific signage. We can see it says Halloween Horror Nights 30 years, 30 fears. And they also do have this really big sign right back over here. I'm thinking that this scare zone is gonna kind of be a compilation of some of the Halloween Horror Nights people of the past. Like, I know that that's Jack the Clown, and he's big part of this Halloween Horror Nights. So I'm thinking in this scare zone there's going to be some of these characters that we can see. We do see that they've added some sort of stage right here. So I'm thinking that this scare zone right here is going to have some of those icons from Halloween Horror Night events of the past. They have added some stages that some characters are going to be on, or they're going to be up here. We also do have another one of these big Halloween Horror Nights signs. So pretty cool. They've added a lot of stuff since we were last here a week and a half ago. And guys, speaking of that scare zone that's going to go right over there, we do have another house that's been confirmed. It's going to probably tie in with that scare zone. It is called Halloween Horror Nights Icons Captured. Over the last 30 years, Halloween Horror Nights has introduced a murderer's row of original characters. Now they've joined forces, some newly risen to true icon status, to form a monstrous hell of fame, taunting and terrifying you at every turn. So not only are these Halloween Horror Night icons probably going to have that scare zone right there, but they are going to for sure have their own house. So now that the Tokyo Olympics is officially over, we're going to start to see these booths come down and change. Maybe they're going to add some stuff for Halloween Horror Nights this year, special food offerings, and just a little bit of extra information about that Halloween Horror Nights icons house. Some extra information is you'll meet Jack the Clown, the storyteller, the caretaker, and many more, all in one house for the first time ever. As you search for escape, you'll encounter tormented victims as well as each icon's demonic superfans. And who's the most evil of them all? Depending when you visit, a different icon will reign supreme. All right, now making our way down here into New York. So we did get confirmation that the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store will be debuting just a few short weeks here at the end of August. And they have actually already started to create this because the Jurassic World tribute store is officially closed now. I told you guys at the last update video that the Jurassic World tribute store will be likely closing in the next couple weeks, and now it is officially closed. But last time, this scare zone was probably the most complete scare zone that we saw. Pretty much all the props are up so far, it seems like. So I really don't see anything new as far as this scare zone goes. But one thing that I did not see last time, but they did have, was that they do have these banners up on the buildings. It says the controller sees all, and they have on a couple of buildings over here in New York. So whoever the controller is, he's going to be the main part of this scare zone. But in this scare zone, there's going to be a lot of people up in these little booth things, because there's about 4 of these around the scare zones. They're gonna be up here dancing. Okay, so here we are in San Francisco. Last time there was not any updates with this scare zone in this area, but we do have one now. It's kind of weird. It looks like a bathroom. This little stage setup that they have here is kind of weird. They've got a sink, they have a bathtub. I don't know what the heck they're going to be doing with this. Then they also do have some kind of like obscure things in this area. I really am confused about what's going to be right here. It looks like a woods outdoors area with these trees. We've also got this like red house with a huge spider on the outside of it. And in this section, they kind of have like this demonic symbol on this door right here. It says don't open. So whatever's in this door something bad. They got some weird symbols on here. So we have a whole lot of progress with this scare zone. Remember last time there really wasn't anything over here, but now we do have a lot of progress, so that's really cool. They also got this thing right here, kind of looks like the indoor portion like of a house with the bench and the window. So this one's definitely going to be very interesting. Very interested to see what's going to go right here in this scare zone. We should be getting some information with scare zones within the next couple of weeks, because Halloween Horror Nights is going to start in just about 3.5 weeks. Over here between Men in Black and the old Fear Factor stage, we have like this new spotlight sort of thing that's pointing up right at the building. So I'm thinking that they're going to be projecting like a Halloween Horror Nights 30 sort of light on the building right there. We're over here in the Central Park area of Universal Studios now. Last time they really didn't have any updates for this section besides a few of these spotlights and some speakers. Doesn't look like they've really added anything as of now either. Here in Hollywood, there still is absolutely nothing to be seen as far as any updates for the scare zone in this area, but actually inside the 5 and Dime there is some preview merchandise that we can see for Halloween Horror Nights. So let's go check a little bit of this out. And here we see the Halloween Horror Nights 30 years, 30 fears. We see Jack the Clown and all of the other icons that are down here. They're going to be a big part of this year's Halloween Horror Nights. Pretty cool shirt, honestly. And we've got some popcorn, it looks like. So we've got some blood-soaked popcorn. This is from the director. I wonder what this tastes like. It's kettle popcorn, so this is a sweet popcorn, so probably just red kettle corn. We also do have this really cool cup with all of the icons on it. I want to learn more about these Halloween Horror Nights icons because I've never experienced any of them. So of course there's going to be way more merchandise come September 3rd when Halloween Horror Nights officially starts. That's just the preview merchandise. Like I told you guys, there is going to be the annual pass for Halloween Horror Nights this year. As of the last recording that I did for the updates, they had not announced that the annual pass, the frequent fear pass, was returning. At that point they only had the 1-day pass available, but now they did announce that there's going to be all of the regular frequent fear passes that are going to be available this year. So the pass that I'm going to be getting is the frequent fear pass, which is the one where I can come to Halloween Horror Nights Sunday through Thursday. That's the one I had the first time I went here in 2019, so it's a really good pass. With the annual pass holder discount, I believe it's around 140 bucks. So 140 bucks to go to Halloween Horror Nights all those days throughout the season is really good. Alright guys, so that's going to be the updates that we have today for Halloween Horror Nights. This week I'll be back here next week to check out what's new, announce some more houses as they are announced to us. Hopefully we'll get some more information about the scare zones, and more props will be set up for the scare zones out here. Looks like at least 3 of the scare zones have a good portion of their props already up. So we've got about 3.5 weeks until Halloween Horror Nights officially starts. I'm going to try to come on the very first night of Halloween Horror Nights, September 3rd. So wish me luck. Hopefully I can come to that day. I'm very excited about Halloween Horror Nights this year. It's going to be great. Can't wait to show you guys everything that's going on over here at Halloween Horror Nights this year. So make sure to stay tuned for the videos. Hit the subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the videos that I'm putting out. Hit that like button. And thank y'all very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.